Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just say right up front, this is a review of a Pink Floyd album. If you are not a fan of Pink Floyd, please feel free to skip and go on to something else useless. But if you are interested in the music of Pink Floyd, stick around. Are they gone? Okay, let's get to it. I had the opportunity to listen to the album Endless River. And for those of you who do not know, Endless River is basically an album that is in tribute to Richard Wright, the keyboard player, who passed away in 2008. David Gilmour and Nick Mason, the guitar player and the drummer for Pink Floyd, they were contacted by Richard Wright's widow, and she basically said, hey, I've got these tapes. I don't know what to do with them. They're recordings of Richard when he was playing the piano by himself. What do you want me to do with them? And I guess David Gilmour went over and picked them up. I don't know how many there were, maybe 20, 25, maybe more. David and Nick, spent the time going through the tapes, and they picked out tidbits of songs. They used the stuff that he had recorded, and they basically played, they had the tapes playing, and then they recorded over the top of them guitar and drum parts to go with what Richard had recorded, which is phenomenal in and of itself. What happened was a project that is hauntingly amazing. Now, if you have the time, excuse me, if you have the time, I strongly suggest that you get in your car and you go for a drive, and you put that album on and you listen to it from start to finish. Listen to the whole thing, because that's the only way it makes sense. It literally is an endless river. It's one song after another. 4 sides to the album. 4 to 6 parts per side. I don't know on what level of creativity David Gilmour and Nick Mason are sitting at, but that album is really good. Now, there's only one song that's really a song that has lyrics in it. Everything else is pretty much instrumental. But everything ties together. You can hear what Richard was trying to do. And when Nick and David get together and play with him, it's as if Richard Wright is there in the room with them. It's really eerie. All I know is, unless you're a diehard Pink Floyd fan, this is not an album you're going to enjoy. You literally have to listen to the album, and you have to be listening to the different parts, and the parts that they play in the creation of this music. I hope that some of that made sense to you guys, because this literally is a creation out of love. It's the love that David and Nick have for their bandmate, Richard, and the tribute is to him. And it's moving at times to listen to this stuff, knowing that Richard will never be there to be part of Pink Floyd again. Anyway, I encourage you to listen to it. If you are a Pink Floyd aficionado like I am, if you love Pink Floyd like I do, then I suggest you take the time. It'll take you about an hour and a half to listen to it, maybe a little less, depending on how you listen. Just listen to the whole thing, start to finish. Trust me, if you love Pink Floyd, it's worth it. If you're not a Pink Floyd fan, well then, maybe this will help you to become one. You know, my recommendation is if it's your first time listening to Pink Floyd, listen to Dark Side of the Moon, the entire album. Or listen to The Final Cut, the entire album. Or listen to Animals, the entire album. Or listen to Metal, the entire album. They're all excellent. All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. May God bless you. May you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Take care now.